like probably 2 years now, something like that. And you definitely getting your shine on, man. Hip Hop Granny loves you. With like, we support you and everything. But one question that I got for you right now is, what is it like being on the other side of the field, as opposed to just being the average everyday gamer? What is it like being on the other side of the field now?
Oh man, well, I haven't started the gig yet, but I've gotten to go out to San Diego, tour the QA campus out there, and I mean, ever since the finale aired on Thursday, it's just been nuts. I probably have gotten 200, 250 emails a day now, and just all stuff that I need to deal with. But all in a good way. I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm surprised by how much work that I'm having to do in these first 24 hours even.
Well, like, get used to it. You know what I'm saying? Or no, it's gonna be incredible. One of the things that I would like to say personally, like, since I know you and like we was able to like hook up in Boston, is that Sony definitely picked the right person. Oh, gangster! I see that in North Carolina, gangster. Alright, one of the things I wanted to say is that in terms of Sony, they really picked the right person, because now that I got to, know you like even more, because I was around you in Boston those few days, the passion that you have for games is, I think, what carried you over and what kept you in the top spot throughout the entire tester, season. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is going to definitely, help us as gamers, us as the consumers, trust your judgment when you start testing games. Now, is there anything that, you may be slightly afraid of? Because when you have a lot of success, there comes a lot of pressure and everything like that. Is there anything right now that you feel nervous about going into this new position?
Well, I mean, I've heard a little bit of rumors along the airwaves that they do that QA departments do a little bit of hazing. So I fully expect to see a ninja doll with some tears on it on my desk when I first show up or something. But no, it was really good, and in the great thing about the show is that all cast people had various strengths. The person with a lot of industry knowledge. I mean, I'm in the same circle as you are, in the sense that I spend hours upon hours a day staying up to date on everything that's going on in the industry, and that really helped me in some of the challenges.
Right.
But there were other challenges where other people's strengths really came through and helped them shine. So it was nice being in that group of people where everyone had really, really good strengths, and we were playing off each other, especially in the team challenges.
Oh, okay, no problem. Yo, I'm telling you, seeing your performance, man, it was great, like, throughout the whole series, man. And, shout out to all the other contestants, but there can only be one, and that one is you, you know what I'm saying? So, let me ask you a question, and this is just, like, personal from me to you and stuff like that, but you did such a great job, moderating my forums for, like, a year and stuff like that, and like, I'm not sure how that, experience was for you in terms of just moderating forums and everything like that, but being able to be involved with the community, like that, and get in touch with them and talk with them and kind of have some sort of a leadership role right there, like, did any of those type of qualities or responsibilities and duties from that kind of carry on into you becoming the tester? Because I know you say you stay up to date with games, but it's more to just staying up to date with games that made you the winner. So in terms of, like, us, like, working together before and being involved with the community and seeing how things are from both sides, what did you take in, like, when you first got announced that you was going to be a contestant on the tester? What was one of the first things that you took in, saying that, what, I need to do this in order to win? I need to, what was the game plan or the strategy in Cyrus's mind that you feel pulled you over?
Well, see, that's a really difficult question, because going into the competition, we didn't really know what to expect for the competition. So, I mean, a lot of people going into it thought it was going to be a competition about playing video games against each other. And we had no information on the contrary to that when we originally signed up for it.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't really change what I was doing on a day-to-day life. I still stayed up to date on all the industry news, on everything that was going on. I probably amped up my how much I was gaming online to try to stay competitive in all those games because I didn't know if we were going to be playing against each other. Heck, I even brought out some games I don't even play. I started playing Madden and everything else, which I hate sports games.
Yeah, I know. Y'all don't even know what you guys got. You have like the single player master. Like Cyrus loves single player games. He'll tell you that in a minute. And that right there is so crazy because one of the best single player games to ever come out is actually with Sony, and that's God of War 3. You know, shout out to my man Stig, had to give some extra promotion. But that's God of War is crazy. But yeah, Cyrus is a single player lover and stuff like that. So that was really crazy. Cause I know when you guys went into it, I kind of know what you guys expected as well. Cause that's what I thought I was gonna see when I was watching the show. And when I saw what y'all was doing, I was like, what? like
yeah,
you know.
Yeah. And the really interesting thing about that is. When reviewers were talking about the show, I think they were thrown for the same loop in that originally they were probably expecting a gaming challenge because it was really originally pitched as gamer against gamer competing for a job in the gaming industry.
Yeah.
So you kind of expect to see gamers competing in that sense. And when they saw the first episode and they're like, wait a second, this isn't what I expected, they really didn't know how to receive it.
Okay.
But towards the end, when they saw what kind of competition it was and what PlayStation was really going for with this series, it made a lot of sense, and everyone was really on board with that at the end.
Yeah, well, it worked out great for you, man. Now, let me ask you this, dog. What's up? Like, we really got to get into the next one. Now, for PlayStation as a entire franchise, I'm talking PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, like, everything that PlayStation is about, what are you most impressed about Sony, their company, their status in the industry, you know, their game catalog? What are you most impressed and proud of, not just being a game tester, but working alongside Sony?
I'm most impressed, and I want to work for this company because of one word and one thing they've shown throughout 3 generations of consoles: their longevity.
Woo!
They're able to just stick it out with the industry. Because, I mean, obviously, especially with PlayStation 3 when it was released back in 2006, there were a lot of critics, a lot of skepticism with it. But look at it now, with all the AAA titles coming out this year and all the first-party exclusives coming out on PS3 this year, and the NPD reports just came out for these past 2 weeks. And PlayStation 3 has outsold the 360 in the U.S. for the past 2 weeks running, and globally 100,000 each week they were beaten by. So with the lineup they have for the rest of the year, I'm just looking forward to seeing this as a trend.
Yo, and trust me, I'll tell you right now, I love all game systems, but Sony is my preferred one, and you already know why. Like, you already know me. I go crazy over, like, all those exclusives. It's crazy. Now, let me ask you this. Now that you got the job, it's sort of like getting a record deal in hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? You get the deal, but the job ain't done. You know what I'm saying? This is your first step. Now, you as a game tester, you know, what are some of your goals? Like, I mean, whether it's the first 12 months of you having the job, what are some of your goals that you want to bring to this industry? Because, you know, you have a ton of game testers, so, and you all got the same job. But what makes Cyrus so special? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you going to bring to the table to help Sony bring out the proper quality games that we can continue to have and continue to enjoy? Because now you are a part of this longevity you just spoke about. So what are you going to do now that you're in the position? Like, you know, what's some of your goals and some of your new traits that you want to, bring to this industry, because I don't know if you know, but you're an inspiration, and you see people came up to you in Boston, dog, saying, I'm about to just give you the belt now and just let everybody spin on your shoulders, son. You know what I mean? But like, seriously, you're inspiration to me, son. Yo, I told you, man, I'm so proud